Hey Cancer, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot, or welcome if you're new. I hope you consider subscribing. This is going to be your reading for July 2021. This can apply to anywhere where you have Cancer in your chart. If you're not sure what that is, check out the description box below to locate your free birth chart. Happy birthday to anyone who's having a birthday. I hope you get everything you want and nothing that you don't. With that being said, let's go ahead and start our reading. We're going to start by cleaning out our energy. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. Alright, so let's see what Spirit wants to say. Cancer for July 2021. You have a pre-message. Okay. You have the Ace of Wands with the Six of Cups. So there's something that you're passionate about in regards to something that you're nostalgic about. And then you have the Judgment with the Three of Swords. So I feel like first, whoever this pre-message applies to, there's something that you're passionate about, or you still have some passion for something that has nostalgic behind it. It might be somebody that you connected with since you were young, or when you were young, or somebody that you feel like you have like an emotional tie to. But I feel like there's like a judgment call. Okay, I'm getting a couple different things. For some of you, there's like a desire to a desire to have a passionate new start with somebody that you have known in your past. You're trying to make a judgment call in regards to like a heartbreak, a hardship. For some of you, I feel like you've missed this person, and so you're trying to like fix things, bring clarity and truth to things, so that you can have a passionate new start. For others of you, I feel like there's somebody that you have an emotional tie connection to, and you would like to have an emotional start with them, but you feel like if you do, you might have like a broken heart from it. Cancer, this will be our last shuffle. Sorry, one more. Alright. Cancer for July. Cancer for July. Bottom of the deck, you have the Six of Wands. So there's some sort of victory that surrounds you and that you have the ability to tap into. But let's continue getting some cards. Cancer. Cancer. Hold on, guys. Spirit's throwing cards at me and shit. bottom of the deck, your clarifier, you have the Hermit. The heck, guys? Okay. Alright. So what I'm seeing is there's a potential victory that you have the ability to tap into. But it looks like, for whatever reason, you are keeping yourself away from it. For some of you, you might be going like on an internal search to how do you bring in this victory. But I feel like a large group of you, there's a victory that you have the ability to tap into, but you're going to be so stuck on like tunnel vision, on just like focused on, like head down, focused on, I don't know what, but you're not going to be paying attention to this victory that's coming in. I feel like for some of you, you're not going to be out and about, you're not engaging, you're not talking, you're just sticking to yourself, and that's going to cause you to lose out potentially on this victory. All right, current energy, you have the Chariot with the Knight of Swords. So, okay, some of you might have gotten clarity in regards to something you want to move towards, or something that, not necessarily towards, you might want to move away from it for some of you. But I'm feeling like there's something you're moving towards. Majority of you, there's a truth and a clarity that caused you to want to move towards something, move forward. Because the energy that's crossing you, Page of Pentacles with the Six of Wands. Okay. I like it. Okay. So this victory, I feel like you see it. You feel it. And I don't know if you're going to be so focused on how do you bring it in that you're going to miss it when it is there, because you're going to have your head down focusing on, like, let's see, okay? What's crossing you? The reason why you're wanting to move forward and what this communication or this clarity was, it's in regards to a new opportunity that you see victory in. So you have either a clarity or a communication in regards to a new opportunity. You see a victory in it, so you want to move forward towards it. Underlying energy, which is what I equate to be at a soul level, you have the Ace of Swords clarified with the Tower. Okay, so this truth or clarity, I felt like it was very sudden, very unexpected, and it's impacting you at a soul level. It's I wanted to see what was crowning you, because I feel like it's something you think about too, but it's at a soul level. But it is the Ace of Swords. So for some of you, I felt like this clarity, this truth, it came very sudden and very unexpected, but it's something that ties to you at a soul level in some way, shape, or form. Spirit's not giving enough information for that, and it is a general reading, so for everybody it is different. For some of you, there might have been like clarity or truth or something that came in that caused like your okay, I'm getting like a lot of things right now. Okay. So somebody received truth or clarity, and it could have shook up like how you were, like what you were thinking, what you were investing, what your plans were at a soul level. And then others of you, I felt like there was this truth or clarity that came in very sudden and unexpectedly. I feel like it's good for you though, but it causes you to think a lot. But it's truth or clarity that came in sudden and unexpectedly. I feel like it really shook things up within you. I don't feel like like it was sudden and unexpected. So obviously you weren't expecting it necessarily. For some of you, it might have been communication that caused like some clarity within you. Let's move on. In your recent past, you have the Magician with the Two of Cups. So in your recent past, I felt like you tried to create like that soul connection, that soul relationship that for some of you, I feel like you're also trying to, in your recent past, you were strengthening and developing your communication with your higher self. But for majority of you, I feel like you're trying to, like in your recent past, you're trying to bring in like your connection, your other half, or trying to like create something within the connection that you have already to strengthen it and develop it, to make it more connected. In your crowning energy, you have the Queen of Pentacles clarified with the Ten of Wands. So I feel like you think very heavily about something that you want to build with somebody, but I felt like it's causing you, like it's hard. It's hard. The heck? Okay, so I feel like for some of you, you're thinking about how do you bring in stability towards something that you currently find a struggle within. In your near future, you have the Ace of Cups clarified with the Knight of Cups. So I feel like in your near future, you're going to be having some, like you're going to have a connection coming in, and there's going to be a lot of communication in regards to that. I feel like it'll be a relationship that is like very interactive. I feel like you guys will engage on an emotional level. You guys will be able to communicate your feelings comfortably and emotionally towards each other. For some of you, I feel like it is this person you're trying to bring in, this person you have nostalgic with, that I feel like that might be what you're wanting victory in. I feel like you've been wanting it possibly for a while, and you're trying to nurture it and think of how you grow it and develop it. How you see yourself, you have the Empress clarified with the Emperor. So I feel like you see yourself as really standing in your power. I feel like you see yourself as somebody who can create things when you're authentically yourself. I feel like you see yourself as somebody who is very nurturing, and that you have the ability to be loving and understanding and still be firm and compassionate at the same time. How other people see you, you have the Hermit, and this was clarifying the bottom of the deck. So you have the Hermit, and clarified with the Star and the Two of Pentacles. All right. So I feel like other people see you as you're just got your head down. You're really like keeping to yourself right now because you're trying to bring in your wish fulfillment. And there's a lot of things that you have going on right now. There's a lot of things that you're trying to balance. So I don't feel like people are seeing much of you and it's being noticed. In your hopes and or fears, you have the Eight of Wands clarified with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So I feel like for some of you, you're fearful. Hold on. All right, so I'm actually getting both. You're hoping for communication, that there's like something in your environment doesn't change. You want something to stay consistent, and you're hoping for communication to come in that it's gonna be the same. For some of you, I feel like you're fearful that somebody's going to communicate that they're not willing to change something. All right. Your final outcome, should things remain the same, you have multiple cards, but I always say I'm not a reader who says that's too many. I always read it. You have the Knight of Swords with the Four of Wands. And the Six of Swords. All right. So, and that's clarified with the Six of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So, final outcome should things remain the same. There's going to be like a communication in regards to your stability. I feel like there's like a lack of, I don't know how to put that into words. Like you don't feel connected or tied in. You don't feel long-term potential. There's a lack of balance and it requires a lot of work. So you and or somebody is wanting to move away from the difficulty to make things more easier, more structured, to have clarity and truth in their environment, to have stability in their environment. So I feel like there's going to be a conversation had in regards to that. And if the environment can't become more stabilized, somebody's going to choose to change their environment. All right. Let's get Whispers of Love. Cancer for July. You had two come out. You have number 11. Look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. And then you have number 50. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love. So it looks like Spirit's advising you to really look at yourself, look at your environment, see if you're where you authentically feel connected to, where you feel like you're loved and nurtured, where you feel like you can grow. Consider your foundation, see what needs to be developed, strengthened, changed, what have you. What else? For Cancer for July. Cancer. This will be our last shuffle. All right, dearest you. Sorry guys, this is a postcard from Spirit. In case you want to pause and read it. All right, dearest you, did you know that when you stop fighting and accept everything exactly as it is right now, miracles start to happen? There is a freedom in this kind of radical acceptance. Let go of unrealistic expectations and see things as they really are, not how you'd like them to be. You'll be surprised at how everything seems to fall into place. When you refuse to accept things, life gets messy. You act messy, and your world stays in chaos, tension, and disarray. but don't try to force a change or manipulate circumstances. Instead, learn about what is in front of you and face it with your eyes fully open. Then you can decide to stay or go, sink or swim, move or stay still. Acceptance is the key to freedom and opens the doors to real opportunities waiting to be discovered. Set yourself and others free. Loving you so much, always and forever. Once again, in case you want to pause it. And while I was down there, Spirit pulled my attention to my Oracle Dragonfae. So we're gonna pull one of these as well. Been using these for a while, so they're like a kind of firm. Alright, this will be our last shuffle. Cancer. Cancer. Okay, the Morgan. Take action. So whatever it is that you're being inspired to act towards, move towards, follow that inspiration, follow that intuition. We have a few more. And that number was 22, which equals 4. And then you have 12, which equals a 3. Amy and the Guardian, born innocent. And then number 19, which equals 10, which equals a 1. The Wild Huntress, face your shadow. And then the Elder, number 30, which equals a 3. Heed wise counsel. All right, guys. So I felt like there's something that you are wanting to do. I felt like there's something that you're holding yourself back from, or preventing yourself from seeing something to its full potential. I feel like Spirit's encouraging you to kind of like, there's something you're being inspired to. I want to bring your attention to, she's holding the sword of truth. So there's something that you're wanting to like speak or bring clarity to, and then it's on the card that says take action. So whatever this truth or clarity is for you, whatever this information is, you need to take action on it. And then you have born innocent. So everything starts innocent. I'm getting that I'm kind of getting that feeling of like to go back to when you were innocent. Don't hold on to these heavy energies. Keep in mind that everybody starts innocent, and we get changed because of life and life's experiences. So try not to hold yourself or anybody try to give yourself and others the benefit of the doubt. Try to remember we're all human. There are certain lines that don't get crossed. But at the same time, the other things that we can have some leniency on, try to understand that everybody's human. Everybody tries to do the best that they can. And then so these things that you're uncomfortable within yourself, be willing to sit with them and get to know them and be comfortable with them. Be willing to clear them out if need be. And if it's something that actually is a blessing to you that you're just not comfortable with yet, be willing to get comfortable with it and spend time with that energy and be friends with it, basically, so that you can utilize that energy to your benefit. And then there are people in your environment who can give you good advice. So be wise with who you're asking for advice. And when you do get advice, if it sits well with you, it feels good, be willing to consider it, okay? All right, Cancer, that has been your reading. Again, happy birthday. I hope you get everything you want and nothing that you don't. See you next time. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of love and light.